Today is Review Wednesday, and we are going to be reviewing Sniper Elite 4. Is it worth it? Hi everybody, welcome back to Daily Gamer Opinion. Today, most Wednesdays I'm going to plan on reviewing a game, giving an actual review score. And today we're going to be reviewing Sniper Elite 4, a game I've been pretty hooked on for the last few weeks. And my buddy Gordon, who is with me on today's episode, say hi Gordon.
Hi.
He has also been playing with me quite religiously on my stream, which you can find my stream, by the way. Twitch is twitch.tv/thewidget, WIGIT, which is all over the place. You guys can spell it. Gordon and I have been doing a lot of co-op, and we beat the game on the hard difficulty and authentic difficulty together, and other modes. Gordon's played online as well, so we're going to talk about the game, what we like, what we don't like about it, and then we'll give it a score at the end of the show. So let's get started. So, single player mode, which is the meat and potatoes of Sniper Elite 4, but before we get into that, Sniper Elite is a series about a World War II sniper. The other games in the series were more about stealth killing and less about sniping. They finally got Sniper Elite 4 correct, and it's all mostly about sniping. The maps are very wide open. You can approach any objective any way you want to do it. You can approach any scenario any way you want to do it. I watched my son play the same maps that I had just played. He did it completely different than I did. Gordon and I have done things differently every time we've played together. So the game is very open-ended. It has a wide range of tools such as S-mines, teller mines, trip mines, stick grenades, things like that, and with different secondary functions. TNT that you can just set down, or time TNT. You can even chain things together, like put a teller mine down and put TNT near it for a bigger explosion, take out a tank, and things of that nature. So you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. We've taken out entire convoys just by mining up a road before and watching them all blow up. So they have different modes. They have easy, normal, hard mode, and then authentic mode. Authentic mode is by far the hardest. It takes away your UI, so you don't have a direct view you don't have a mini-map. You have a map, but it doesn't show your objectives. And you don't have the sniper helper, which is basically hitting spacebar if you're playing PC, and you'll slow your heartbeat, and it'll give you an indicator of where your shot's going to go. In authentic, that goes away. You can still slow your heartbeat down, and you can get more of a steady aim, but it doesn't give you indicators. So, and this game likes to put in real-time physics. That includes bullet drag, bullet drop, wind resistance, but it doesn't have anything with weather. That's the only of the big four that it doesn't apply. But when it comes to the other three, it is pretty realistic. And for the most part accurate. There are some situations where it is not accurate and it doesn't go as it should, but we'll get into that in just a second. But before I yap on any further, Gordon, what is your base opinion of Sniper Elite 4?
Right now, it's the only game that has me playing over 150 hours on it, so it's pretty good.
I'll take that as a good sign.
Yeah. The closest one to it otherwise is maybe like 70 or 80 hours into it since I've got it, and none of them come close to wanting to play them as much as Sniper Elite. So,
Gotcha. So, him and I are longtime friends. We recently found each other again after not talking for 7-8 years. And him and I used to be on a pro team for SOCOM 2 and 3. And we were very good. So, working with Gordon in playing these kind of games was a no-brainer. We started out playing together in hard mode, and it was actually pretty easy for us. I think we died maybe once or twice through the entire campaign. That was just for stupid mistakes. And then we took on authentic mode. I have had sniper experience in real life in the past, so it kind of helped out in that mode, in that kind of atmosphere. There are some problems with authentic mode, some big problems. For one, you could do a complete silent shot with nobody around and take a guy out in one shot, and the entire map knows where you are, when there should be no realistic way they would know that anything happened. So authentic mode goes a little bit crazy when it comes to the enemy AI. Really, really crazy. Most of the maps we couldn't go anywhere in the map without having to fight the entire map coming down on us. So
yeah, including they spot you in the brush when there's no way for them to, because you're sneaking up.
Yeah, exactly. We had that experience where we couldn't see them at all. There was no way, and they were shooting us through brush, through rocks, through things that shouldn't have happened. So the AI is stupid, ridiculous, and authentic. It's not the only thing authentic in authentic mode is sniping. Everything else is ridiculous, like stupid ridiculous. We did wind up beating it. We had to wind up taking out the entire map every time in the beginning, and then taking out the few stragglers for the rest of the map. So we came up with a solution, though. There's a way to do a custom game. If you want the most fun experience doing a campaign, especially co-op, co-op is so much more entertaining, especially when you're doing it with a good friend like Gordon. It was such a blast. I definitely want to play more Sniper Elite with him on the streams. I plan to completely. So you can always check that out. Me and Gordon will be playing this. There's also the videos up. Is to take authentic mode, authentic difficulty for your weapons, and everything else in hard mode. That way you have an authentic sniper feel, but the AI is not redunculous. In hard mode, the AI seems to be about perfect, in my opinion. Normal, they're too easy. They're too stupid. You shoot somebody, they'll look around like, what? What happened? In hard mode, if you take a solid shot and you're only 30 feet away, they're going to know where you're at. But if you snipe somebody with a silenced round and there's no one watching, they're not going to know where you're at. They're going to find the body. They're going to get confused. They're going to start looking around. So, in my opinion, that is the best way to play the game. Authentic mode for weapons, hard mode for everything else. If that's the best experience, in my opinion. What do you think, Gordon?
Yeah, after what I tried yesterday of customizing different options, I would say that's the best too. Because I even tried up to not the easy mode, but the normal mode on AI, and they're still too stupid. They don't act like real troops would.
Yeah. The closest experience, I guess, would be hard mode. I guess that brings me to my one big negative in the game is the AI. I feel like it could use some tweaking. In easy and normal mode, they're too stupid. Hard mode, they're just about right, almost there. They still get a little bit ridiculous and will swarm the crap out of you. But they're not they're not over smart like in authentic mode. So I think if you stick with hard mode, you're right on the money. But a good way to practice the game is in normal mode. Easy mode, a 5-year-old could do. But I don't recommend this game for a 5-year-old.
Easy mode I love to use for going through like real quick runs just to upgrade the weapons.
Yeah. And that brings me to another point. The weapons, a list of weapons is pretty cool, but there's very, very little difference in the sniper rifles. There's like a slight difference in the sniper rifles, and that's only if you max them out. I have a favorite gun, of course, because it has a higher velocity, so there's less wind drag, but the other sniper rifles are only slightly less than that, except for the fully suppressed sniper rifle, that gun's just stupid. Useful. It has its moments, but stupid. So they need to add more variety in weapons, I think, and weapons that can only be found off of guards or found within the map that you can't find anywhere else would be pretty cool. I think there's only one weapon like that, and that's the howitzer.
No, there's one more. There's a long machine gun that you can't get otherwise, as far as I can find. I've been looking for a way to do it, but I can't find a way to open it otherwise.
Fair enough. So what do you think is the negative on this game?
Basically just that authentic AI is the worst point, because it's nice to have the game where young people can play it that don't know much about games in easy mode, and somebody more experienced can go to the hard mode and have fun. But the authentic just got crazy with not even being able to hide from them for nothing. It takes away the stealth in the game.
Yeah. I think we were lucky to have like 6 stealth kills combined between two of us.
But I am loving one thing I found out today when I was playing through just selecting a map and playing through just the one map. And that's amount of options you have of places you can get to, because I found quite a few hidden places in the second map I had no idea were even there.
Oh, really? So somehow the video stopped 5 minutes earlier than it should have, and cut out the end result of mine and Gordon's conversation. But basically, in conclusion, I gave it an 8.5 because the AI issues with authentic mode was a little bit tough to swallow, and the weapons need a little bit more variety. Gordon gave it a 9. Again, his problem was with the AI issue. All in all, it's highly worth getting. An amazing game. If you're really into military tactics, military strategy, I recommend getting it. And so does he. And we plan on playing more together. You can find it on my Twitch channel. We're going to do the modified version of the authentic mode with hard mode, and as well as the different combinations of such. Gordon and I will be getting together again probably next week to review Battlefield 1, so check that out. And yeah, unfortunately, I lost 5 minutes of this episode, but Gordon was a great guest. I really enjoyed having him, and knows this game very well. And we both highly recommend it for a combined score of 8.75 out of 10. A worthy buy, and the best of the Sniper Elite series by far. This game is what the other Sniper Elite should have been. So keep on gaming, everybody. And Gordon said there's no way you can really find him. So you can find me as usual on Twitter at TheWidget. And again, my Twitch.tv, which I gave earlier. Keep on gaming, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.